Hello everyone, welcome back to B.A.E. So today we have a video on chemical exfoliation. So this is the kind of video that I wanted to say in YouTube for beginners, because I have seen videos on explanation of full ingredients, what kind of acids are there, what kind of chemical exfoliants are there, but there are products also which are recommended in those videos, but never the products that can be used as the first step in your chemical exfoliation journey, nor they don't explain how to use them or how many times you can use them, or if you can mix them with other ingredients or as such. I have seen, but they are very advanced and like serum level exfoliants, but we cannot use straight away serum level exfoliants on our skin directly when you are a beginner, especially in chemical exfoliation. So today we are going to see that. So before we start the video, I just wanted to clarify one thing, that I do use chemical and physical exfoliants both. I have different routines for both. So we are going to talk only about chemical exfoliation today and related products for them. So let's jump right into the video. The noise you may be hearing is AC. It's very hot here, so I cannot do without it. So yeah, let's get started. So before we jump right into the products, I just wanted to talk few things about chemical exfoliation, especially for beginners who need to know these things before they can actually start with chemical exfoliation journey. So why chemical exfoliants are a rage these days? In the past, I think 3 years, it's been more and more towards chemical exfoliants than physical exfoliants. So why? So chemical exfoliants is the whole category of them. They are better in some aspects coming to physical exfoliants. Why? First thing, the molecules, the particles of a chemical exfoliate are equal in size. Physical exfoliants will vary. The particles, the size will vary. They have sharp, like cutting edges like this. The molecules of chemical exfoliants are not as such. The structure is almost like round, and you understand, right? So physical exfoliants have sharper edges. Chemical exfoliants don't have that. So you get an even exfoliation routine for your face and your body if you choose to do that. So that's number one. So, and obviously, because they are not sharp edges, they are more rounded, they are less abrasive on your skin, hence they polish your skin rather than being very abrasive like sandpaper on your skin. So they polish your skin to reveal the new skin underneath. They remove the dead skin, and then it will reveal the new skin. So that's the thing. And also, physical exfoliant, once you do a physical exfoliant, you need to wait for at least 3 to 4 days before you can go again for a exfoliation routine. But with chemical exfoliants, since there are percentages and pH levels, you can adjust them accordingly so that you can use them daily, or depending on the potency, you can put them once a week. So that's the advantage in chemical exfoliation, but you cannot get that in physical exfoliation, because you cannot do any such adjustments in physical exfoliants. So that's the thing. So because of this kind of adjustment, you can literally lower the pH to the basic, potency to the basic, and use a chemical exfoliant every single day. You cannot exfoliate with a physical exfoliant every single day, but you can do that with a chemical exfoliant. Because of this everyday exfoliation journey, the products that you apply on top after the exfoliation will work so much better than a physical. Yes, the physical exfoliant, once the next day or the day that you have done the physical exfoliation, the products will work really well, because all of the thing is gone, and then you have fresh skin ready to receive the products. But later on again, the dead skin keeps accumulating, and it's gonna stop the serums or moisturizers or whatever treatments you are giving from working. With chemical exfoliants, choose a mild potency, mild pH ones, and you can do a daily exfoliation, and your serums will work better for you. So that's the advantage between chemical and physical. I'm not saying physical exfoliation is wrong. There are ways to do it, and there are certain ingredients that can be really good for physical exfoliation journey, but today we are going to talk only about chemical exfoliation. Now that is done, we are going to see what kind of chemical exfoliants are there in the market today. We have, not in market, in general in chemistry, we have AHA, which is alpha hydroxy acids, and BHA, which is beta hydroxy acids. Now none of them are above each other, they have different purposes and they are very potent in their own right. So AHAs, we have glycolic, lactic, mandelic, tartaric, citric acid, and malic acid. So these are the common forms, out of which we particularly in skincare we are using mandelic, glycolic, citric acid sometimes, and lactic acid of course. So these are the AHAs. So what these do, they literally only exfoliate. They remove the dead skin on top of your skin. They melt away eat away at the dead skin on your skin, on top of your skin. So that's what AHAs do. They are very potent in that sense, exfoliation sense. When it comes to BHAs, we have two prominent ones. One is salicylic acid and few forms of citric acid. Now citric acid is basically AHA, but few formulations are considered as a BHA. So salicylic acid is very powerful BHA. Also they target more towards oil control, sebum control. So BHAs are better for oily and acne prone skin, and AHAs are very good for general exfoliation purposes. I hope that is clear to you, so you can choose according to. One more thing, AHAs are water soluble and BHAs are oil soluble. That is the reason they suit oily skin more. So choose accordingly whatever you want. Now coming to few other acids that we see in our skincare every day or regularly is tranexamic acid, which is a new thing recently, and hyaluronic acid, and of course also retinols. So now retinols, I'm going to do a separate video on top of it, but hyaluronic acid and tranexamic acid, both of them have different purposes and both of them are not exfoliants. Hyaluronic acid is a humectant. Tranexamic acid works more like an antioxidant. The tranexamic acid is not an exfoliant. You can pair it up with other exfoliants because tranexamic acid works more like, it's a melanin retarder, you can say. It helps in reducing of pigmentation on your skin. It like works like alpha arbutin in some sense. So it's that. So do not confuse tranexamic acid with AHA or BHA. It's none of them. It's a separate thing altogether. So it's not an exfoliant acid. So now that is clear, we're going to jump right into the products, what we can use, what you can start with when it comes to chemical exfoliation journey. Let's get right into it. So now that we are done with the whole shebang of chemical exfoliation, the whole library 101 you can say, so you understood what kind of exfoliants you need in your skincare. So for me personally, I have combination to dry skin, combination to slightly oily skin in summers, and combination to dry skin in winters and throughout the year, rest of the year. Like I only get oily right here, very slightly, here and in the T-zone basically. Rest of the face is always, most of the time it's dry. So that's my skin. So for me, as far as my experience goes, glycolic acid and lactic acid suits really well. I have used both kind of acids in my skincare, the products. I have observed glycolic acid really works really well for me because it's just more suited for my skin. I have used salicylic acid, but I have not seen much progress with it because I am not that oily as one person would be if you need to use a salicylic acid, and I have not seen much difference in my blackheads and whiteheads as well, even if I use a salicylic acid. In fact, I have seen better results with glycolic acid itself. So now that we are clarified with that one, let's talk about the products. So I'm gonna talk about three different kind of products today. So first is face washes. So this is the very basic thing that you can use in your every single day skincare. Whatever product that I'm gonna talk about today can be used as an every single day product. That's the reason I'm doing this video, because These are very mild. Most of them are clear in color, most of them are fragrance free and artificial fragrance free, and can be used by almost every single person because they are very mild, very gentle on the skin. There are different types, I'm going to include everything. So let's get right into it. And the first product that we have is this one. This is the Chemist at Play 7% Zemia 5% mandelic acid exfoliating face wash. So it comes with a cap like this, white and orange packaging with a silicone brush that you can use to do the product. Now this is a foaming face wash. It's not a regular jelly or cream kind of face wash. It's a foaming face wash. So the foam itself is super creamy. I have not seen any foam this creamy that I have seen in this one. And this is like a 100 ml, and it's gonna last really long. I've been using this daily almost 2 months, and still there is quite a lot of, I can still feel the weight. There's a lot of product left in there. Very gentle, and Zemia is a humectant and also an anti-deodorant. So I think they have used Zemia in here for the purpose of hydration, and also to cancel out the chemically smell that the other chemicals in it may have. So yeah, this also has mandelic acid, which is a AHA. Like I said, it will help with exfoliation. Do not expect it to work on your blackheads and whiteheads. It's not meant for that. This is only meant for an everyday exfoliation routine. This is a fantastic product for dry skin or even borderline oily skin in winters. But if like you're too oily, you may feel it a little bit more hydrating than you would expect a face wash to be. This is really soft on skin, really gentle on skin. You can use it every single day in your skincare routine. You can start your exfoliation journey with this product based on your skin type. Yeah, so now that's done. We're going to jump right into the next one. This is the Secrets of Jeju Pilgrim salicylic and glycolic acid foaming face wash again. Now this is a 1.5% salicylic acid and 2% glycolic acid face wash. Again a foaming face wash, and the foam is quite foamy rather than creamy like the Chemist at Play one. So this is fantastic for oily and acne prone skin. This actually really worked so good on me during my summer this year. It was so good. This has a cooling effect when you apply on skin because there is tea tree oil in there, and also there is peppermint oil in there. So the cooling effect is so good, especially in the morning when you're already feeling so hot, and then you just go for a bath and then put this on. It feels so refreshing. You can do it either in morning or evening routine, it's your preference. And this is also a really good face wash for the product. The quantity, the amount that you are getting is fantastic product. Really, you should definitely try this one. So the next face wash that we have is the Recast Exfoliating G Cleanser Glycolic Acid and Mixed Fruit Acids face wash. Now that's a huge name. Now before it used to come in a packaging like this, the black one, and also there are certain changes that they made from this to this. So this doesn't contain any other acids other than glycolic. This had lactic acid and salicylic acid also. This had more perfume in it. This has quite less perfume in it. You can still feel the chemically smell. Now this has an artificial fragrance to it. It smells like citrusy mint kind of face wash. It has that kind of smell. But after reformulation, the smell has come down drastically. It was very pungent, and this quite a little bit could be irritating for few people. Now this is a 10% glycolic acid, so you be careful with this one. This one by far is my most favorite face wash when it comes to glycolic acid, because it is so good. So you can feel the change immediately. Within a week you will see your skin is so much more smoother. The pores have come down, and the dry patches are all melted away. Every single time I have a dry patch issue, especially in winter, I use this one and then they are gone. Like my makeup fits so well after this one. This is my favorite, except that it has artificial fragrance. If that wasn't there, if they use a IFRS certified fragrance, this is the best face wash right now in India. and available on Amazon, on Flipkart and few other websites. This is a fantastic face wash. Like Recast, if you're watching this, please try to put a IFRS certified fragrance. I'm all up for you. Seriously, this is a fantastic product. You have a winner. And also you mentioned the percentage last time. Please do mention the percentage in this one as well. It's not really good to change that one, because that was a winning aspect for you. So yeah, they had mentioned that it was a 10%. Now they do not have any kind of disclaimer in this one how much percentage glycolic acid is there, but it is, as far as my experience goes, the potency is same, so I felt the same. So yeah, you can definitely check this one out as well. If you already have used those two and you are used to the acids in them, you can definitely check this one out. You can use like 3 times a week. That could be it. Like this is quite strong, so you can use just for 3 times a week. Yeah, so that will be good. So these are the face washes. So next up we'll be talking about toners. So toners, coming to toners, also we have 2 different kind. I'm showing you guys 2 different kind of toners, one for oily skin and one for dry skin. So for oily skin, we have the Gulab and Glycolic toner by Dr. Seths. This is the toner that I started my personal chemical exfoliation journey with. So this is a really good toner. I have seen huge difference in my deep, like the hyperpigmentation around my mouth, as because that is the only concern I have on my face at any given point of time. I am using a separate product for it. Hopefully it works. I will definitely do a video for you if it does. But this one really helped with that. This is more, this has a gulabi smell to it, but it doesn't have any artificial fragrance. This is a 50 ml bottle. It's a little pricey for the quantity, but it works. It works really. It's very gentle and you can definitely use it every single day in your skincare routine. If you belong to oily skin, this can be slightly drying for dry skin. Now coming to dry skin, we have this one. This is the Chemist at Play with essential ceramides, 5% glycolic acid and 2% vitamin C toner. This is very hydrating, guys. Seriously, very hydrating toner. Also works similar to that one, but very hydrating. Like you will see the glow the next day. Like vitamin C is there with glycolic acid, one of the best pairings you can get in chemical ingredients, and so good. Like you use this in either morning or evening routine. I would prefer morning because of vitamin C in there, and so good. Like the glow is unbelievable. You will find this helping with the tan. It will help with your daily exfoliation routine. Just have one product. All the products I have shown only include one single exfoliant in your skincare routine. If you are using a exfoliating face wash, you can use an exfoliating toner after that, but do not use any other exfoliants after that. Yeah, so stick only to the very basics. If you want to exfoliate your skin, or you want to use exfoliants in your daily skincare routine, if you are using something stronger like a serum or a peel, stick to only once a week. And some serums can be used thrice a week, but that's it. And make sure you are not using any other exfoliant whatsoever in your skincare. Have a gap. Like even if when I'm using my physical exfoliant, I make sure there is at least 2 days gap the prior day, prior to the actual exfoliation routine, and also at least 48 hours after the exfoliation routine for me to apply anything that can be considered as an exfoliant. So be really careful with exfoliants, because there is a chance of over exfoliation when it comes to daily exfoliation routines. If you are using once a while, it's fine. But if you are planning to use any of this, make sure these are the only ingredients and the only products that you're gonna use, or similar ones. Do not mix up with other exfoliants, because you can end up over exfoliating your skin. So yeah, now that being said, both of these toners are fantastic options. Oily skin, dry skin, just go for it. They are fantastic. You will see a beautiful glow, and the products will work so much better for you after these two. Like seriously, they have to be there in your skincare routine, especially if you are a beginner, very beginner friendly. Both of them do not have any artificial fragrance. The only product that has artificial fragrance in the products that I've mentioned till now is the Recast one. Otherwise none of them have any artificial fragrance in them. So yeah, definitely check these out. They are very sensitive skin friendly as well. So yeah, please check them out. So I thought as a bonus I'm gonna talk about 2 more products for you people, and one was a huge really good hit for me and one I didn't like it at all. So the one I really loved is this one. This is the 4% lactic acid 1% mandelic acid underarm roll-on from Chemist at Play. This is the aqua fragrance one. There is a fragrance free one from them as well. I love this one. It's so good. Like, I have used this in the morning at around 9, and even at 6 o'clock I was still able to smell the fragrance, aqua fragrance from it. It does control your smell, it does control your sweat, it does control your the whole how much you're sweating. There will be a difference. Like, you will not sweat as much without this as with this. Like, there is so much difference, and the fragrance will last you really long time. One single application in the morning is enough if you apply this, and you can go with a really good fresh feeling whole day till evening, almost night, unless you really work every single day in hot sun and sweat each and every minute of the day. Then you may not smell it in the evening, but it does help with the odor really well. Coming to the brightening of underarms, yes, it does. It smoothens your underarms so well. I love it. I also loved using the Recast Glycolic Acid Face Wash for my underarms as a daily bath routine as well. I have seen tremendous effect with this one as well. You can do both. It's your choice entirely. I love this one. Like, I do sometimes use stuff which are not meant for that also. Like I just said, I am using a face wash for my underarm, so I use this as my underarm wash. Just apply it, do my rest of the body, and then wash it off. So that's how I use this one for my underarm as well. So this is a fantastic product as a roll on. Now you have a fragrance free one, so you can choose whatever you want. The smell is quite strong, so it may interfere with any perfumes that you might want to wear later on. So if you choose the aqua fragrance one, make sure you use it in the home or something, and if you want to go out, you can just go for the fragrance free one. So this is a fantastic option to check it out. Do check it out. It's really good, and it does what it says. Really good underarm roll on. Also, this is an aluminum free roll on, so you can definitely check this one out. So the next product that we have, and I do not like, is this one. This is the Dot & Key AHA exfoliating sleeping mask with 12% lactic acid. Not a fan. It's so sticky. No matter how thin layer I have applied, it is very sticky and didn't do anything. Lactic acid, it's supposed to really brighten up your skin, help with the pigmentation in general. Didn't do anything whatsoever. I have tried at least like 5, almost 6, 7 routines of this. Like, I use this in the night, and then I leave it for 3 days and then again use it. Like that, I have done it continuously for 6 days. No change whatsoever in my skin, and I am not comfortable with how it sits on my skin during the night. It's so sticky. Like, I apply my exfoliant till here. That's how I do, because I want these two in the same color. It's gonna look really weird otherwise if these two are not in the same color. And it is so uncomfortable to turn this side or that side when you're sleeping with this on. It's so sticky. You have to lie straight like this, like in Whisper ads or something. It's not comfortable at all. Trust me, not a good product. I personally didn't like it. If you do, please go ahead and use it. I'm very happy for you, but I just did not like it. So now with that, we are done with the products and everything. One tip I would love to give again and again is be very careful with the products, the routines and everything. Do not over exfoliate your skin. Start only with one product first and then build up to the next one. and do not cross over that. Do not go for more than 2 products at a time, especially when it comes to these kind of products. Now if you are using a serum level and then again you are using a face wash, it's going to over exfoliate you. Do not do that. Now how I use personally all of these are, for the face washes I apply in the morning. I use exfoliating face washes in the morning only, because I have vitamin C as my morning skincare. I want it to penetrate deeper into my skin, so I use it in the morning. Just apply it all over my face, leave it, do the rest of the body, and that 60 seconds I've done, and then rinse it out. This is how I have been doing all my life, not just the 60-second thing that has come recently. This is how I have been doing all my life, so it has always worked for me. I do not have any acne, as you can see, touch wood. But this is something you can do with any face wash you have. Just apply it on your face, do the rest of the body routine, and then wash it off. It's best way to maintain the 60-second rule. So that's how I use almost every acid exfoliating face wash in the morning routine itself. Like I pair my this is the the chemist at play, with the chemist at play glycolic acid toner, and then use a vitamin C serum and a really hydrating moisturizer. That's how my morning routine goes. Of course, if I go out, I'll use a sunscreen. In the evening, I only do a double cleansing routine. Use the Dr. Seths glycolic acid toner. That's how I have been incorporating these two, because I need to finish them as well. So yeah, you can use the same toner in the morning and the evening, all up to you. But since I have bought so many, I need to finish them. I use in the separate ones. So in the evening, I use the glycolic acid toner, then use a treatment that I am doing right now, and then a facial oil. So that's how I have been doing my routine. So this is how I do my routine. I love doing my routine like this. Most of the time it's always like this. Sometimes if I'm having any additional serums in night, it might be, but that's how it is. So this is my routine. You may follow the same one or you may not. It's up to you, or it's up to your skin type. So yeah, now that is done, we are going to close the video. I hope you really liked all the products that I've shown today, and I hope you really thought that this video was helpful when it comes to chemical exfoliation for beginner, because I know the struggle to search for the products and then slowly try them out and to find out whether they work for you or not, and then you are scared to go for a serum directly. I hope it helped in that category. And if you want any such kind of videos more, I will be happy to do it. Please do comment in the comment section below. I will be doing it. Every single product will be having the description in the description box below, as usual, with the weight and the price and everything, and the links of course. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye.